Don't go off too fast. That is like the #1 rule when it comes to running a race.
But that's exactly what we're doing today.
I'm going to set out and try and run a 10K personal best, but I'm going to deliberately set off too fast and then see whether I can cling on and still run a PB.
But you're probably wondering why?
Well, because everyone does it. In fact, I know someone watching this video right now has gone off too fast, even by accident, and tried to cling on and bank time. But we want to show what happens and why this might not be the best idea.
So for context, I'm running Tokyo Marathon in a couple of weeks. So I'm here to support Sarah, but also to pick up some race day tips on what not to do.
Wish me luck.
All right, but remember, hey, don't go out too fast. Oh wait, that's what we're gonna try and do.
Okay, so what's the pacing plan?
Right, pacing plan. Don't try this at home, even though I know everyone does. First 2K, 4-minute Ks. 8 minutes in, I will have banked 1 minute worth of time, and then for the rest, we're gonna aim for 4:30. So if all goes to plan, I should run a 44-minute 10K. But we know that's not gonna happen.
Let's go. There she is, there she is. Let's go, Sarah.
The one thing I do need to make sure is that we don't go faster than the fastness that we were supposed to do. Right, let's get into the science of why going off too fast is so bad. So adrenaline masks how hard it actually is, so it doesn't feel hard. You're digging yourself a hole that you might not actually feel until much later on. You're working at an intensity which is likely well above your lactate threshold, as well as at a pace your muscles aren't fully conditioned for. I'll be on this exact section later on, not quite feeling as fresh. Also, thanks to Owen for holding the GoPro today. Just remember guys, you can bank time, but you can't bank time and hold a GoPro.
Is everything hard?
No, it feels like I'm doing a 2K race and I'm overtaking a hell of a lot of people who are going to re-overtake me later on.
There she is, there she is. Hey, come on. A 6:27 for the first mile. Let's go. Let's go.
So at this point, I'm running harder than I can actually sustain, which I think you can tell by my face. Lactate and hydrogen ions are building up faster than my body can clear out, which messes with the muscle contraction and makes everything feel way harder than it should. The lactate is in the legs. I should be in a recovery right now in an interval session. Disclaimer, we're doing this sensibly. Don't try this at home. Although comment right now if one of your races has looked like this.
Okay, so looking at Sarah's stats right now, we've now gone into mile 2. The heart rate has crept up. She started at 176. It's now at 184.
Good work, Sarah, lock in now.
It's not that I'm completely out of fuel, I'm out of balance. I've basically borrowed energy from later in the race and now I'm paying interest on it. Which is why every single time I pass a kilometre marker, I'm looking at the bigger number thinking that's where it feels like I am versus the lower number, which is actually where we are in the race.
All right, come on, let's go. How's it feeling?
Well, this is your pace. Now I'm gonna come back and pace you.
Yeah, that's all right, we've got that. We've got that.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Mate, this is horrific. I'm not done 5K yet.
You know what, looking at the live track, we did the first mile at 6:34.
Yeah.
The second mile, 7 minutes and 7 seconds.
What's that in non-fluid miles?
I tell you what, I'm just trying to pretend like I know, because I don't speak miles myself. You guys carry on, carry on.
Approaching the halfway mark, so well done.
Me, we've got to do it all again. Kilometre 5, I hit the wall. I hit the wall so bad. I was seeing people finish who were doing the 5K race. I still had 2 laps to go. I still had so many hills to do because the course was so up and down, and I had absolutely nothing in my legs. I was basically having to absolutely fly down all of the downhill sections just to keep a steady pace and stick around the 4:30 kilometre mark. I had zero confidence that I was going to be able to sustain this all the way to the end. So what should you be doing in a 10K race? For the first 3 kilometers, you should be gradually settling in. So start roughly around 5 seconds per kilometer slower than your average target pace to manage your adrenaline and prevent early burnout. Then 4K to 7K. This is the grind. It's not going to feel super easy even if you pace it well, but you need to lock into your target pace. Focus on your breathing and rhythm and avoid unnecessary energy expenditure. 8 to 10K, the finish. Increase your effort from 7 to 8K and completely empty the tank in the final 1 to 2K. It doesn't need to be a big sprint finish once you hit the 8K mark, but just gradually start to push that pace a little bit. And then when you spot that finish line, empty the tank, give it everything you've got, and enjoy feeling strong, unlike what I was feeling.
Pass it, Sarah.
Mentally, this is where my early confidence has turned into bargaining, and being passed by people is really tough psychologically. It seems to be going on forever. There are so many people who look so strong coming past me. All I've got in my head is excuses, and all I've got in my legs is lead. My heart rate is zone 5. I'm starting to get that like warm headed feeling. It honestly feels like I'm running a marathon in 20 degrees right now.
Focus on what you can control. Coming up now to the last lap, Sarah.
I felt like this in races so many times before. I remember in my first marathon, I leaned into this feeling so much, I basically ran a 10K PB in the first 10K. And I felt great until 30K, where the wheels fell off. You've kind of forgotten the faster paces that you've run at the start of the race, and everything just starts to hurt.
That's it, Sarah. Come on now, last lap.
Let's go, Sarah, let's go. You've got this, let's go. Let's go, Sarah.
Come on, Sarah, pick your line.
The stats look like she's struggling. The heart rate is up there, but it's just the fighting spirit. Well done, Sarah.
Do you want some?
Oh, guys. Oh, I can't even drink properly anymore.
I said, catch your breath back, Sarah. We've got 2K now to make up this time. May not look like it on camera. This is tough. Sarah's smashing it. The last time you do that hill. So Sarah, slow down a bit now. You're into the last K.
She's just crossed 6.
I saw the 9K marker. I told my legs to speed up. Nothing happened. I kept looking down at my watch in disbelief at what the average pace was, but it honestly felt like I was at the end of a marathon rather than a 10K.
Come on, Sarah.
And I think anything that I was going to be able to give to the sprint finish, I'd given away in that first 2 kilometers where I went off too fast.
Come on, Sarah.
The heart rate has gone up. Oh, 185. This is the highest we've seen it. Come on, Sarah.
Come on, Sarah.
Let's go, Sarah. Let's go. Strong finish. Strong finish. Let's go, Sarah. Super proud. Let's go.
Oh, mate. Mate, that was...
How did it go?
That was like death warmed up.
Yeah.
All that happened was just excuses came to my head.
Yeah.
Every time I saw you, I was like, I'm letting him down.
Oh, no.
How was it to watch?
You know what? For the first time...
Did I look good?
Yeah, you're looking like a gazelle ballerina out there. Whereas me,
Thanks.
you know Jack Sparrow? Yeah, that's me. That is me. Nah, good job.
Thank you.
We had a goal time in mind.
Yeah.
How did it go?
So I managed to run 44:30, but 2 years ago, I ran a sub 45-minute 10K. In 2 years, I would like to think I've got a little bit better, but that felt as hard as 44:59 did 2 years ago. And not that long ago, I ran a 43:17 as a time trial. Now, a time trial, so it's not an official chip time, so technically, this is an all-out PB, But what I want to know is, how much faster can I go if I actually pace it properly? Well, I think both of us, once we've got our marathons out of the way, should come back, maybe find a bit of a flat course.
Absolutely.
Both go for 10k PBs and see what happens. Deal?
Got this.